Okay, so here's the first figure. So the bass drum and the hi-hat are going. Right? And then the ride cymbal is going. Okay, and so a little faster. Okay, that's figure one. Okay, so that first figure, or that first measure, repeats twice, right, in measures 2 and 3. So it's 1, 2, and 3. The first three measures are the same. And then the fourth measure, you'll see, is... So it's very similar, it's just shorter. They're leaving stuff off on the end there, right? So it's a little faster. Right? And then that repeats, the whole thing repeats again for the next four measures. So the first four measures are just repeated again, you'll see. Okay, so here's the next measure where it says slow swing. Okay, so here's the next measure that we have where it says slow swing, right? Measure number 1. Very similar beat, a swing pattern, you know, on the ride, like the other one. But the difference here is look at the bass drum and the snare drum and the hi-hat, right? So you have the bass drum on 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have the hi-hat on 2 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you want to add the snare drum on 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just that swing pattern on the ride cymbal. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Right? So I'll play it really slow, okay? Okay, now I'll play it a little faster. Okay, and so that repeats on measures 2 and 3. So you play that for 3 measures. Okay? Okay, camera, cooperate. So picking up after you repeat the first measure 3 times, right? You'll see the fourth measure is a little bit different, and it's ride and bass, right? On the first beat, and then ride, snare, and hi-hat, and then bass with 2 rides, and then a triplet, right, left, right. Okay, so it's okay, and then that repeats on the next line for measures 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 5, 6, 7 is the same as number 1, just like on the first line. And then number 8 is the same as the one we just did. Okay, so now measure 9 is a little bit different. 9 and 10, you'll see 10 is just 9 repeated, so 9 and 10 are the same. And you don't play the hi-hat with your foot, okay? You just play the ride, the snare, and the bass on beat 1. And then it's... Okay, do you see that? So beat 1 and beat 4 are the same, they're just... Right, and in between are those 3 ride cymbals. Okay, and that's repeated on measure 10. So 9 and 10 are the same. Okay, so then moving on, measure 11 you'll see is the same as the first measure. Remember where we did the with the bass and the snare, right? And I mean with the bass and the hi-hat, and then you add the snare on 2 and 4. Right, remember that from measure 1, okay? So you play that there. Okay, stay still. And the last measure, okay, has that same, it starts with that same triplet, and then it goes, okay, and the roll at the end is 16 notes, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So you play the triplet, right, left, right, and then the ride, the snare, and the bass, and then again, and you start the roll with your right hand. Okay, I messed it up, but anyway. Okay, so you can practice doing the roll on the snare. It might be easier just to practice it there and just do 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And that's going to repeat twice to give you 16 notes.